thank you for watching avivTarot, and today we are going to do a pick a card reading. And today we only have 3 piles because I'm running a little bit out of time because I was really busy today and I was actually almost not going to do the pick a card reading tonight and just do it tomorrow, but I feel like I should not procrastinate and just do it, okay? So but to compensate for loss of time, instead of 4 piles, we're doing 3 piles today. Besides that, I have another thing that I want to talk about today before I start reading the different piles and stuff like that. I want to let everybody know, all of my avivs know that beginning this month, because I've been I got like my first check last month. So I'm going to, starting with this month, because last month, because I just barely started, it was just barely picking up. And this month, I've been doing a lot better. Like I've been uploading more videos and all that stuff. So then I think the check is a little bit bigger. And I was just thinking yesterday that I should start, because the point of this channel is really to help people and to help society in general, and I'm a huge animal advocate. So I used to, I signed up to be like volunteers at various shelters and stuff like that, but you know, during the pandemic it's a little bit hard, so I haven't been doing that. But I thought I could give back through donations, and I want to take a part of my earnings from doing the cards and stuff like that, and put it towards donations. And the other remaining, amount, I usually buy new decks, which I bought new decks. These cards over here are the new deck. So it's the Fallen Angel Oracle cards. So I don't really know this deck very well, so today we will read from the book. Sorry, I got sidetracked. But yeah, I just want to mention that if you guys can, help me share my videos and comment, and also subscribe to my videos and turn on the notification bells, that would be great. It will help me grow the channel. And if you have any feedbacks, let me know also in the comments, and I can improve always. And this way I can have, YouTube can recommend my channel to more people, to more viewers, and I would be able to earn a little bit more, and I would make bigger donations as the earnings get bigger and bigger. So that's the announcement I want to make today before starting the reading. And so yeah, I hope we can all work together and make the world a better place. And I also actually included all of the links below in the description box of the various animal shelters that I found. If you have other ones, you can, also leave in the comment section below. But but these ones are the ones that I found, and I will donate to these ones. And I'll probably do it in rotation, okay? So I can make a bigger chunk of donations to each of the different shelters or humane societies and stuff like that. Yeah, so that is it. Oh, I will, when I make the donation, and I will take a picture or a screenshot of the donation, okay? So then and then I'll put it in the community group chat thingy, so everybody knows that I am a person of my words, okay? And I think that's the basic announcement. All right, so hopefully you guys already made your pick, or pick the pile that you resonated with the most. And we will start with pile number 1. Okay, so for pile number 1, we got Rome 42 upheaval. Okay, so we will read from the book after what this particular card means. But from this, I just see pyramids, or what is this? books or bricks, you know, challenges, and there's the crow, and there's like fire over there in the distance. Okay, so let's take a look at your work situation. You know, I would say this is about like 2 weeks up to like a month worth of, you know, energy type of thing, because it's not the next 7 days. Is when I was asking the cards, I decided to leave it slightly open. Okay, so it's like up to about a month. Okay, up to about 30 days. So, you know, just energy as of now up to like a month or so. Okay, so let's see what you have to look, or what's gonna happen in your work situation recently or in the coming days. So we got the Princess of Pentacles. That would be the Page of Pentacles and the regular Rider-Waite deck. So, okay. You know what I see in this one, the lady, the princess, she looks like she's pregnant. Okay, so it's like a beginning of new things coming in. I think you're beginning to at your work situation, there's something new that's coming in. You might be receiving some kind of an offer. It's a little bit slower energy, okay? So I think you'll receive an offer. You'll be asked to do some kind of a new project, okay? Giving birth. It almost reminds me a little bit of that Empress energy, okay? Giving birth to new ideas, because there's like, look at the flowers, you know, coming up. So like blooming flowers. So I think there will be some kind of a new project that will help bring stability to your work situation. You know, I think maybe you're getting recognized for all of your hard work. So you're being handed a new project or new thing to do. And I think by doing well with this project, you might be able to maybe get recognized more, or you might be getting more compensation, maybe in the format of money. Okay, we do have the upheaval over here. There might be some, I don't think it will be like an easy job that you have to do. There's definitely going to be some kind of a challenge that you're going to have to face. But once, if you can, you know, I think you will be able to overcome it. And when you do, I think the compensation is going to be pretty good. Okay, maybe you'll get a promotion, maybe you'll be getting a slightly higher raise, or people will recognize for your good work, right? And you'll be able to have more bargaining chips, right? You know, when you do that half a year performance review, or like the yearly review, I think you know, you might be able to get a good review out of that. Okay, so for pile number 1, let's see what happens with your money situation, okay, in the upcoming days. We have the Moon, and what I get out of this is that I mean, there's the Pisces energy over here. The Moon is also reminds me of the Cancerian energy. Just the black and the white dog also gives me a feeling of choices, okay? Because there's like that separation of like two of them, and there's like the Pisces energy, which is the 2, right? So I feel like there's some kind of a choice for you in your money situation. Maybe you have to make a decision on something, and you might have to, you know, spend some money. That's why you're deciding whether if you want to spend it or not. Okay, I think it's probably going to be a pretty big decision, as this is a major arcana card. But the Moon is also about intuition. It's also about, you know, not seeing things clearly, and also it's about fear. So I think there's insecurity. You're not sure if your decision that you're making in regards to your maybe investment, okay, in regards to your finance situation, if that is the correct choice. But as of now, at least in the next 30 days, or because this is the energy for up to 30 days or so. I would say 2 weeks to 30 days, depending on how you feel, okay? This decision, maybe you want to postpone it just a little bit, just because right now, because it's the moon, you can't see things very clearly. The illumination of the moon is not as bright as like the sun, okay? So maybe this is a period of just trying to recuperate and trying to see how you want to what you want to do next, okay? So maybe this is just taking a slight break and just like listen to your intuition. Don't make a huge decision just yet, because everything is still uncertain. And I do think like you have a big fear of losing that it's a big amount of money that you have to either invest or spend. So I would really postpone any major decision as of now in regards to your finance situation, okay? If you have to pay bills, that's bills that you have to pay, but this is like a major decision that you have to make in regards to your finance situation. And I would actually just sleep on it for a little bit and not make a decision right away or impetuously, okay? Maybe you want to get a second opinion, or maybe even third, fourth opinion about something before you make that final decision, so that at least you have a better idea of what is going to happen. I mean, of course, we can never know 100% what's going to happen, but it will help with your fear, I think, because this is, I think it's a pretty major decision that you have to make in regards to your finance situation, okay? Either it's a big purchase, like house or car or something like that, or just like a huge investment on something, okay? And we do have upheaval, so I think you want to wait a little bit. All right, so let's take a look at your love situation for the next few days, up to 30 days. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, I think with the Queen of Swords coming up in your love situation, either I think you have to really think about what you wanted, okay, out of this relationship, or there's things that are not serving you anymore. Maybe you want to cut them out. You want to use more logic than emotions about your relationship, okay? So I think if you're single and getting this card, I think for the next 30 days, you might be too logical. If you're single, getting this card, I would think that, and you want to be able to, get into a relationship, and getting this card is probably not the greatest. It just means that because you're too logical, you see things too clearly, okay? You're too practical. And also you're really in your head a lot, okay? You imagine things, good and bad things. Bad things are horrible because you can't make that step, that first step, because then you think of the worst case scenario and you're like, all right, might as well just stay single. But if you think the person is too wonderful, and once you get to that person, get to know that person, your bubbles break and you be like, oh my God, you get really disappointed. So swinging from the two extremes is not that good of an idea. So I think you want to find that balance, okay? So you don't want to be that too logical, but then you don't want to be totally irrational. I just feel like getting this card as in a love reading is probably not the greatest. So there's things that you need to watch out. I think it's more on you, like I think maybe you're scared to make the first move, okay? Especially if you have somebody that you're eyeing on, like a crush or somebody. or if you're in a situationship. Actually, you know what? Situationship, we're gonna break it out. I think if you have a crush or someone that you're eyeing on, I think you're really scared to make that move because you're scared to burst your own bubble, like that wonderful imaginative bubble, or you're just too logical. Okay, you see all of the flaw and you want to might as well stay with that, wonderful imagination of the person. As for people who are in a situationship, I feel like getting this card means that maybe you really want to look deep down inside. What do you want from this relationship? Okay, because this person might not give you what you need. Okay, I don't feel like you're emotionally satisfied. That's why you're in your head a lot. You're thinking, you're being so logical. You're not head over heels about this person. I think you're to a point now thinking, is this what you want? Okay, is this person giving you what you want and making you happy? I think you want to really think about, is this relationship bringing you happiness or not? And if not, maybe you want to find another way to find happiness, whether it's staying in this relationship or getting out of it. That would be up to you. But I think it's like something to think about. Okay, food for thoughts. That I think you've been thinking a lot in your head recently, and I think it will probably be like this for the next 2 weeks to up to like 30 days or so. And I think it's just, I think it's this is also maybe you're in a time of observation. You're observing this person, thinking if this is really the right choice, and if not, you want to pick the sword up and cut them off. Okay, you're not picking it up right now because this is not the traditional Rider-Waite Queen of Swords. So the sword is actually on the ground. You're not ready to make that cut yet. Okay, you're not going to do that cut just yet, but you're thinking about it. Okay, you're thinking about it, and you're observing. People who are in no communication or separation and you want to get back with your person, I think there's inactivity right now. Okay, because the sword, you're not picking up the sword. I think it's like you're waiting, and then we get this overall card, which is upheaval. So there's challenges. Okay, so I don't think you'll be able to get back with this person within this next 30 days or so. 2 weeks to 30 days. I think it's just either you or this person are still like thinking. There's lots of thinking happening, and so not enough action. Okay, let's take a look at your other romance angel card. We have codependency. Yep. So what I get out of this is that for the singles, I don't think you're codependent because we do have the Queen of Swords, and that's all about independent. Okay, maybe this card is telling you to become more codependent on the other person, not be so independent. Okay, you want to learn how to ask for help, how to show your weakness in front of the people that you love, so that you're not so cold and hard to get along or hard to get close to. Okay, not so standoffish. You want to become more warm, so that people want to be closer to you. Okay, that's how you would be able to maybe get into a relationship, that kind of thing. But as for people who are in a relationship right now, maybe you are too dependent on this person. That's why you're thinking about, is this even making you happy? Because all of your happiness is depending on this person now, right? And if this person is not treating you great and treating you pretty badly or whatever they are doing, I feel like it's kind of painful. Okay, so I think you're in a period of observation right now. That's what what we mentioned earlier. As for people who are in separation and no communication, maybe it's time to walk away from the relationship. Maybe you want to think about that. Okay, maybe you want to get back to the person only because you were just so used to being in a relationship with this person. Is it really this person that you wanted, right? Or you're just used to having somebody there. Maybe you can think about meeting new people and not necessarily this person that you are in no communication or in separation with. Okay. Yeah, so maybe it's just time you want to think about things a little bit. Okay, so let's take a look at the book, what number 42 means for that angel card. All right, so I will read this. It says, bloody revolution threatens. Choose the side you support with care. So Rome's totem is the crow, a bird that thrives on war and carnage. This angel presides over the destruction of proud rulers and empires, but not just out of malice. It's not unusual for those who overthrow oppressive regiments to become just as oppressive themselves if unchecked. Sometimes only war can restore the balance. Rome also arbitrates in the reconciliation between enemies from which real justice can develop. Okay. All right. This is kind of interesting because we just talked about, getting back with an ex or somebody who you're in no communication with, and we talked about reconciliation between enemies. And so if that is the thing, is this is about enemies, okay? If you guys are, parted because you guys became enemies, I don't think it's you want to get back with this person, okay? This is talking about justice can develop, so you will get your justice. And I feel like that's the people that probably you don't want to get back with your ex, okay? You just want to see justice being served. And in that case, I would treat myself or you as this, listen to the singles or something like that. So moving on. And so this is talking about choosing a side, okay, with care. And I kind of feel like this kind of resonate with this moon card about, decisions about your finance situation. So you want to choose carefully. So maybe now is not the greatest time. Now is the time to observe. Even with this card, this is observing. This is time to think about what you want to do. I feel like this is decision making time, okay? For your job, there is an offer. I feel like job is probably the only, for pile number 1, job situation. I think that's pretty good. But everything else is kind of, you want to put it on hold just a little bit, okay? And observe and feel it out a little and see what you really wanted to do. Okay, so that's what I see for pile number 1, and let me know how this resonates with you by leaving in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel and also my video. And by doing that, you will help me make a little bit more with the ads and stuff like that, and I will be able to give more donations, all right, to all the animal shelters. I want to be able to help. And I encourage you, if you have extra money, you should do that too. If not, I will do it. Don't worry, I will do it. Okay, so that's all for pile number 1, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. All right, so for pile number 2, you got honesty. Okay, so for your work situation, we will, this is the card for work situation, and we got the Lovers. Nice. Okay, don't you wish you get this one for your love reading? Your love situation? Okay, so getting the Lovers card for pile number 2 in work situation, I think there is a partnership coming there. Maybe somebody want to work with you on something, okay? Maybe you'll get an offer to work together on a project, or maybe on your opening up your own company, be an entrepreneur, or there is some kind of a decision that you have to make there. It's also about choice. Okay, this is the Gemini card, so it's also about choices. So if somebody coming in and offering you something, that would be a choice as well. So like a partnership or some sort, and you have to make it a decision whether you want to work with this person or not, and if you can work with this person or not. Okay, and I feel like with this card, honesty, you want to be as honest as possible. Okay, if this is a friend coming in and offering you that thing, working together or something like that, if you really truly feel it's not the greatest idea, you just want to be honest about it. Okay, because you rather keep, it depends, do you want to keep the friendship, or do you want to give it a try and risk it? Because I feel like a lot of the times when you work with your, with family, even if you get into a fight, it's family, but sometimes it does get pretty bad, and you would never talk to your family again too. And so like anything that's involving money, I would always be really, really careful. This is because when you partner up to work on a project, or to work on a a company, or whatever, because in the end you're still dealing with money, and how much you're getting, and all that stuff, and how much work are you putting in, the amount of effort, everything. And so you really want to think about it if you are going to partner up with somebody to open up your own business, or I feel like that's more for that. If it's like a job, and somebody wants to work with you on something, why not, right? But you want to really think about if you can work with this person or not. If you rather work alone, and that person, you don't know what their work etiquette is like, maybe you want to think about it just a little bit, and just be really honest. I think honesty might be, but do it more diplomatically, not like, I don't want to work with you, hurt somebody else's feelings. But just, I think, be honest to yourself. Okay, do you really want to do it? Do you really feel like it feels right to work with this person, or to do this partnership? Okay, yeah, I think that's what might be coming up in the next 2 weeks to 30 days. Somebody might want to work with you on something. Okay, on a business. All right, so let's take a look at your money situation. We have the Prince of Cups, and that would be the Knight of Cups in the Rider-Waite deck. Okay, I feel like for this card, we do have a lot of, I think getting water card is pretty good when we have money situation. Okay, in Chinese culture, water means money, and having Prince of Cups is not that bad of an idea. However, the only thing is, it is a cup energy, so it is about emotions. I think in regards to your finance situation, I think you will be able to, get whatever you need, money and stuff like that. You will be able to receive. Okay. The only thing is, because it is a cup energy, beware that, emotionally spending on something. If you feel like, oh my God, I'm so happy, and then you spend, or oh my God, I'm so sad, I need to spend money. So having this emotional ups and downs and stuff, and then you're using money, buying things, spending money to make yourself feel better, or feel even better, is probably, you want to just watch out a little bit. I think it's okay to pamper yourself, treat yourself, but if you are emotionally spending things that you don't really need, maybe you just want to watch out a little bit. Okay, and as for investment, you also want to be careful of emotionally deciding on something, or you want to be careful of people, advisors or other people giving you advices that are not based on facts. It's just based on their feelings and emotions, what they like. Okay, so you just want to watch out a little bit. So if you want to invest on anything, you want to maybe do your own research. Okay. And as in emotional spending, you might also meet salespeople that are telling you how great this thing is, and like making things sound like amazingly awesome, and then you like ended up buying that thing, but you don't really need it. So just watch out a little bit for that. Okay. But besides that, I feel like it's more, this is more like a little warning about, emotional spending, or beware of people telling you things that might be too good to be true. You want to do a little bit of research yourself, okay, before you make any decisions. All right, in regards to your love situation, let's take a look. We have Three of Wands. And this is a pretty nice card. It's a lady with three men, and she's really happy too. Look at that. It's like this man is holding flowers. This person is like touching her, and this is like kneeling down beside her, like treating her like a queen. Okay. So whether the people watching the video is a man or woman, because it's a general reading, so we don't specify the gender, but I'm just talking about this card in here. It's the lady with the three guys. Okay, so it depends on what you like, who you like, the gender, whatever it is. You can just exchange it to whoever it is, okay, to the gender that you like. I would say this person in the middle would be you, okay, the ones watching the video, the avivs watching the videos. And then I think recently you might get a few suitors, okay? You might get a few admirers, okay, coming your way, and telling you things, making you really, really happy. And maybe you're exploring the fields a little bit, okay, especially if you're single. So you can I feel like it's kind of nice, you have a few choices coming in. As for people who are maybe just have a crush or somebody, I feel like maybe you might have more than one crush now. Or your crush might also have a few, you might have a few competition too. Okay. I feel like this is the single person, and then you have like suitors right next to you. But if you have somebody that you're eyeing on, maybe you have more than one choice now, okay, in the next 2 weeks to 30 days. But it could also mean that the person that you like have other people that also like them as well, and that they're talking to. So you might have a little bit of competitors, okay. People who are in a relationship, just watch out for extra people trying to interrupt your relationship. Not necessarily they're really going to like break up your relationship, but there's just that energy of lots of people trying to make you happy or make your partner happy, and just a little bit of temptation, okay. As for people who are in no communication or in separation, this energy, I feel like, because obviously the people who are in no communication or in separation, if you are hoping to get back with the person, okay, or communicate with the person, with the desired person again, then I would say that your person right now is probably not going to come back anytime soon, just because they're having other people that they're focusing their attention on, okay. So that's why they don't really have a lot of, their energy is not on you in the moment. Maybe this card is also telling you, because it is the Three of Wands, so you want to maybe set new goals, okay, and wait for your ship to come in, wait for things to come, come back, to come into your favor. So I feel like this is a card to tell you to maybe move on from the person that you really want to get back together with. Okay, just because your person is also, their focus is actually not on you anymore. Their focus is on other people. Yeah. And I mean, if you actually move away from this person, you will be able to get a lot more suitors too. Right? Because if you're single, this represents you. You have choices. You have people that will like you, that will offer their love to you. And now you get to choose who do you want to pick. So there will be good things coming to you if you would let go. Okay? Let's take a look at the romance angel. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I feel like make the effort for all of the various kind of love situations. Just make the effort. I feel like for some reason I just feel this make the effort. To me, in this reading, I feel like it's telling you to make the effort to love yourself more, to give yourself the opportunity to explore different things. Well, for people who are in a relationship, then this is definitely make the effort to make your relationship better, okay, more solid, more grounded. But for everybody else, I think make the effort to love yourself more. Put yourself as a priority, okay? Instead of, even if for people who are in a relationship, make the effort to put yourself as a priority instead of putting your partner as a priority. Because when you love yourself and treat yourself, pamper yourself, your partner will also see the value in you as well, okay? And so for all of the other people as well, put yourself first. This is what I feel for the make the effort card, okay? Put yourself first. Make the effort to do things that make you happy, right? That make you happy. And by doing that, great love will come close, come to you, right? Be honest to yourself. All right, let's take a look at number 14, what it says. Okay, number 14, beware of taking shortcuts because they will lead to disaster in the long run. Valefor is a mischievous spirit who can take the appearance of a lion, although some say the manifestation is a lion with the head of a braying ass. Perhaps that's just to those with clear vision. Valefor's specialty is tempting people to take shortcuts in life by cheating, lying, and stealing. Like the god of new gamblers, he will at first reward those who follow his promptings, only to abandon them later when reality and natural justice catch up with them. All right, so this is telling you not to take shortcuts. This is telling you to do things step by step. This is telling you to be honest with yourself and not to take the short way, the shortcuts, right? So even whether it's in love, whether it is in money situation, whether it is in work, if you feel like you're partnering up because you can make quick money, then don't do it, okay? I feel like this is what it is. You're taking too big of a risk to, doing quick money. And over here it's the same thing. Be honest with yourself. Don't want to cheat your way through things and mask it, okay, with emotional spending or with emotional investing. Just do a little bit of research. Or also remember I talked about Prince of Cups is people might also, It may not be your energy, but the people that you're engaging in, they'll be telling you things that that you need to decipher and discern to see if they're telling you the truth or not, right? And then before you make that decision of yours. Okay, so that's what I feel for pile number 2. Let me know how this resonates with you, and by leaving in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel and or my video. And again, you know, by doing that, I will be able to make more donations to the animals in need. Okay, so yeah, that's it. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. So for pile number 3, we have Amdusius, Harmony. Nice. Okay, for your work situation, we got 6 of Wands, Victory. Nice. I think if you are experiencing a lot of like challenges before, in the next 2 weeks up to a month, you're going to experience victory. You're going to finally accomplish the things that you were having a really hard time accomplishing. The example that came to my mind, it could be like, you know, real estate agent or something that are trying to close a house deal, and finally you can close that deal. Okay, so it's something that you've been working for a really long time. It was giving you a lot of hardship, a lot of challenges, and finally you're going to reach this harmony, and you're going to reach this victory. Okay, look at this person standing up on the this reminds me of like Lion King. Right, on like the top of that canyon, and like holding up like this wand. So whatever you've been working on at work, you know, if you've been handed a project, and you're just having so much trouble like working on it, or you've been working with a client and the client is like a pain in the butt to work with, you will be able to overcome it and do a really good job. Okay, and maybe if you are looking for a raise of some sort, you know, you might be able to give it a good bargain. You might just get what you want. If you are looking to you know, try to find a new job, I think you'll be able to also find a job that you like, and the compensation is not too bad. Okay, so anything that's work related, I think you're gonna find victory. You're gonna feel very happy, okay, in the next 2 weeks up to 30 days. It's just a great card to have. Okay, so let's take a look at your money situation. Pile number 3, we have the Aeon Judgment. Awesome. It's not that it's a a great card as well. It serves like justice. Okay, so I feel like you will probably be able to see results from your investment. Okay, you will probably be able to get a good chunk of money. Justice will be served. If people, you know, borrowed money from you, you could probably get it back, or they will return the money to you, or you can ask them for it. And I think you also know what to do with your money because it's judgment. Okay, you have pretty good idea of what you wanted to do with your money, which thing you want to invest in. You could probably make a really good decision on that. As in regards to like spending wise, I think you would also make a really good judgment call what to get, what is needed and what is not needed. You would only buy things that you know, you might even buy things that make you happy, but you know when to stop. Okay, you know what the limit is, and you won't like overspend, or you won't just blindly buy something and then later on regret it and you can't even return it. Okay, So yeah, overall, just you make good judgment on things, and good judgment or justice will be also returned back to you as well. So as in, like, investment, you, because of your good judgment, you will get good result. And if anything that you need to make a decision on, I think you will do the right thing. You know what to do, right? So I feel like pile number 3, you do not need to worry about a thing. Just, it'll still give you a little bit of, because it is a judgment card, major thing. It'll give you a little bit of, like, things that you still have to think about it. You still have to do your research. I feel like you're a very detailed person. Gives me a Virgo vibe. Okay, it's that you are you would look at very detailed, fine things, almost very tedious things. You don't mind doing those, and so because you put in the hard work, and you'll get those hard work back in return. Like, you won't be lied to. People won't try to take advantage of you. I think everything's working out pretty well for you in the next 2 weeks up to maybe 30 days. All right, so let's take a look at your love situation. We have 3 of Pentacles. All right, so 3 of Pentacles means working together. So I think we're coming together, right? And I think for pile number 3, you will, I think for people who are in a stable relationship, you're just going to work on bettering your relationship, okay? You are working on it together, okay? You have a same set of goals, same set of values. You guys are working together on things. For people who are single, I think maybe you want to, you might be able to meet somebody through work, or maybe through your colleagues, okay? If you are trying to get out of singleness, okay? Meeting people through work, or getting introduced, or having your colleagues set you up with somebody. You have a greater chance of succeeding, okay? Or like people setting you up with things, or just meeting people like via work. Not necessarily from the same company, but it could be your client, could be people that you deal with, other companies that you need to talk to, etc., etc., etc. People who are in no communication or separation, I feel like you're gonna, it's coming together, as in there's harmony. I feel like you're gonna feel more peaceful about it, okay? I don't think, you probably deep down inside, you still wish you could get back with this person, but I feel like getting this card, you're accepting the fact that maybe the timing is not right. Maybe you don't necessarily have the same values. It's just, I feel like you're accepting it a little bit more for some reason. I know it has nothing to do with the card, but it just gives me that vibe of accepting it and moving on. I think it's because we got the harmony card, okay? It just gives me like this peaceful resolution type of energy, as in, not that you'll be able to get back with this person, but you are able to move on and feel peace with yourself and with the whole situation. And by doing that, I think you'll be able to meet people who share the same values, who share the same goals as you, and who want to work with you together on fortifying the relationship. So I feel like there's new relationship will come in if you are willing to move on, okay? And it'll like be really harmonious too. It's a good relationship. The new relationship would be actually pretty good. All right, let's take a look at the romance angel card. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. See, right? This is maybe that's why I feel that that, you know, for people who are in separation and no communication, I feel like you want to be able to enjoy the moment right now, enjoy the singlehood, and by doing that, maybe the old person, the, you know, the people that you wish to be, you know, reconciliate will come back to you, but you might also attract new people coming in, and that's a more harmonious, more balanced people having the same values and you know, goals and things, that's willing to work with you on things, okay, instead of previously the, you know, previous relationship. I don't know why you guys broke up, but it could be because of like different values or different goals, right? Or because it is a 3 energy, it might even be a third party too. So, and if that is the case, maybe moving on and finding new attraction, new love might be better, right? All right, so let's take a look at 53, harmony. Our Amdusias. All right, celebration is indicated in the coming together of friends for a common purpose. Oh my gosh, that is totally the 3 of Pentacles energy. And celebration, victory. Amdusias totem beast is the mystical and elusive unicorn. He can adopt this form in dreams and visions, but more usually appears in human guise as a glorious angel whose progress is accompanied by the enchanting music of an invisible orchestra. Like the unicorn, Amdusias favors forests. The trees bend to his command, providing shelter. He brings peace and friendship and signals a time for gathering together like-minded souls for the undertaking of some adventurous new project close to your heart. Awesome. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, having this card, you're going to be working together with people of like-minded people, and you're going to have victory. Or like things just, you know, previously were just like giving you a lot of headaches, and somehow it just like resolves itself this week. Not this week. Well, maybe this week. It just pops out of my mouth. So it's this week or 2 weeks up to 30 days. Okay. And judgment, this is the same, you know, like-minded people. You're getting your justice. And then over here mainly is this 3 of Pentacles, gathering like-minded people and celebrate, gathering with friends, gathering new people, meeting new people. Okay. Having this harmonious celebration. Okay. And people who are in a stable relationship, then, you know, it's harmonious. You don't even have to worry about it. You're just going to have like a great time. But, you know, the single people, I would really encourage you to, especially the people who are in separation and no communication, in like, it's in like this gloomy mood. Maybe you want to step outside and start meeting more people and attract new people coming into your life, right? All right, so that's what I see for pile number 3. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and also leave in the comment section below if this resonated with you, or, you know, just let me know about anything that you want to share with me. And by, you know, liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel, you'll be able to help me make more, you know, with the ads and earnings, and spread the, you know, love to other people. And I will be able to make more donations to the animals in need. Okay. I mean, I've been doing that already, but it's just, this will help donate even more, right? All right. So that's all for now, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.